foul on Houston was the first in the last 2 minutes. Warriors would be in the bonus at the next whistle. Draymond three. Oh, he made it! Draymond Green twice. Warriors trying to win the game a second time. Podziemski got it! He beat the shot clock buzzer and floats it home!
He has been on one down the stretch.
Talking to now down to 10. Now he's got Van Vliet on him. Kuminga to the rim. New career high in the bucket!
And again, stick with the ball screens. He had Buddy Hield run over there. You didn't like that look. He's going to find traction first offensively.
Aaron Holiday trying to stay with Steph. And Curry bottoms a three. Going on right now for the Dubs. Too many second chances for the Rockets. That's something to keep an eye on.
That's what they do.
Buddy Hield.
He was so frustrated, all you can do is laugh to keep from crying sometimes.
Steph Curry hitting a three and drawing a foul in the corner. An opportunity for a 4-point play.
His confidence is through the roof right now. Defender was just off of him. They get another steal.
GP2. Podziemski running the floor. Kuminga. England's going to rise up. Finds Gary for three. Run as Lindy Waters and Kuminga check in. Again, this is that group without a point guard. And Looney goes all the way to the rim. Final 2 minutes here. 2-point lead in the ball. Buddy down the lane to lay it in. Ooh, that's 7 games that you've let slip away. Kuminga to Podziemski. Tic-tac-toe! Lindy pushing it back on Şengün. Waiting for Draymond. Right down the lane.
Very nicely without doing it egregiously.
Trayce Jackson-Davis. It was looking ugly. Are you going to Vegas or are you playing the Mavericks? Steph Curry. Here's Jalen Green. That's the explosiveness, but contested nicely by Trayce Jackson-Davis. Wiggins on the handle. Draymond on the finish. The bucket and the body.
Yes, no problem.
Oh, beautiful. Trayce Jackson-Davis. Shot clock at 10. Podziemski with nobody moving right now, so Brandon had to kind of create it. Kuminga couldn't get an angle there. Looney tracks it down. Another opportunity. Buddy Hield. Got it. It's on Van Vliet. Draymond three. Got it. The defense of both teams has been well advertised and has existed so far as Buddy. Podziemski finding Buddy Hield. And Buddy drops into the Dubs. Steph Curry dropping down the three in the first. Find it. The Warriors find a couple more baskets. Kuminga down the lane. Scored again! 5 straight losses, and all of them, the Warriors had opportunities to win. Kuminga with a mid-range.
How long can they stay ahead? But you got to think the Rockets are thinking, let's keep the Warriors from running away with the game.
Kuminga just touching protocol, but he had his career high 27 against the Warriors in November. Here's Kuminga attacking the baseball series, losing once to Minnesota, and then winning a second time. Kuminga fouled as he fits. There's a Kuminga post up on Jabari Smith. Kuminga with a mid-range. Steph Curry and Buddy Hield, and for the most part, Wiggins.
Houston isn't good either. They're 26th in field free throw percentage.
Dillon Brooks turned it over. Spencer and Kyle Anderson, pretty good D. Running the floor. That's it. Rockets down 4 with the ball. Winding down to the final minute of play. Jalen Green in, out. Flipping it out. GP2. Give me that. Kuminga speeding. Kuminga to the rim to lay it in.
Possession. That time they didn't get any rotation to Draymond.
And Steph took it away from Green. Steph with a lot of contact and still laid it up and in. 8-point lead in the ball. Final minute and a half of the third. Gary soaring, laying it in. Shot clock at 8. Wiggins attacking. Kuminga! He's got 26. The wing reversing it up and in. But GP2 off a made basket. If you lose, get up to 8. Down 7 at halftime. Steph turned to the corner, in on Şengün and defender and Dillon Brooks. Looney attacking, and Moses laying it up and in with Kevon Looney.
There it is.
That beautiful. Against the Warriors this year.
Why not go back to this split action? See if they screw it up again.
Oh, right now, they go to Looney. Buddy Hield, Kuminga. And Thompson holding on to Steph. He springs free. Gets around him in the lane. Kuminga feet set. Bottoms a three. Wanted to foul there, didn't get it. Jalen Green running it back. Moses Moody says no.
If you're Looney.
Moody again with a block on Jalen Green. And Buddy Hield ahead of everybody, laying it up and in.
Steph minutes, you're back in this zone.
Adams doesn't look for his own offense. Podziemski read that perfectly. And then Brandon laying it up and in before Campbell. Here comes Amen Thompson in full flight. He went with the step through it. Podziemski knocking it away.
I'm going to give that stop to Pat Spencer. He sprinted back, made sure that Euro step wasn't going to be there.
And speaking of sprinting, sending Nate Williams on his way. 4 years at Buffalo, undrafted. Moody waiting for the baseline drive, baseline drift, and stole that. Butler right around Reed Sheppard. He passed up a layup. Podziemski missed the three. Curry with the rebound, and there is a lay-in. They're getting to the foul line, and they're limiting their turnovers. And defensively, they've been very good. Şengün with a spin. Had a knocked-in championship pedigree. He knocked it away.
Draymond's raising his hand. You got to throw that up high. Throw it long.
Come on again. Shot clock at 9. Şengün skip pass. And GP2 read it perfectly. Oops, Steph Curry. Curry to Podziemski, open three. Got it! Good with the final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Buddy Hield. Cycle it to Guy Santos for three, and Guy Santos! Podziemski, is he feeling it? He is! Holiday, first rocket in double figures. He has 10. Draymond to Butler out of the corner, and Jimmy Butler is first.
Stellar.
3 blocks for Moses. Sidestep, Steph three, got it home. Looney stumbling in the lane. Steph fly by 3, got it.
They can be a pest.
Yes, 16 technicals, the automatic suspension for Dillon Brooks. Podziemski breaks the seal.
Draymond's talking to him too.
Podziemski, how hot am I? How about back-to-back?
3 turnovers for 4 Rockets points.
This Van Vliet guarding Draymond is very interesting. Buddy Hield catch and shoot 30. Podziemski finding Butler for the short corner 3, and Jimmy dropping it. Buddy Hield to Podziemski, another 3 again. Brandon's got. Say everybody I met was fantastic.
Oh, they're the best.
Buddy Hield for 3, off back iron, and a long rebound out to Payton. Buddy on a reload triple.
Whitmore gets a deflection.
Draymond out to Moody. He goes right around Reed Sheppard and right to the rim. Moses Moody. Dillon Brooks making him peel back. Guy Santos to Looney to lay it up and in. Nice play. Jimmy Butler always kind of assessing things, setting up Steph for the layup. What a rebounder for a guard.
And Jimmy kept Şengün off, and he's behind the play now.
And Jimmy running the floor and rewarded. He can get leverage and angles. He's very skilled.
Well, that's versatility. They set a ball screen for him and let him be the ball handler. Draymond goes under and meets him on the other side, but now he has great position.
Draymond back to Jimmy Butler. How about that? And Pat Spencer running. Jimmy Butler rebounding. Pat Spencer inside to lay it in. Podziemski flipping it up and in. Brandon's got Jae'Sean Tate and Amen Thompson and Butler. Give and go. Oldest player. JK has averaged 25 a game in 3 of the meetings. Step back to Kuminga. Perfectly done.
2 second chance points. So you've done well defending after you give up the offensive rebound.
GP2, if you lose him, where will he be? The junior. And they signed Fred VanVleet to a big contract as Looney gets the dunk, rebound, and score.
He's always following it up.
Again, before they
moves there, multiple counter moves.
Playing 5-on-4 as Kuminga puts it in. They're
over there. They had numbers on the back end.
You got the likely defensive player of the year sitting as Podziemski puts it in and draws the foul. Back out to Aaron Holiday. Holiday having that deflected. GP2 knocked it away. Podziemski in a foot race. Brandon getting to the rim to lay it up and in. Sengun missing there. We need to be perfect this final 3 minutes plus.
And Draymond finding Jimmy Butler.
There you go.
Butler again laying it up and in. Draymond